Steve Ron and the banger.
J Sticks on him.
Steve Ron and the banger.
J Sticks on him.
Hello. Welcome to Six Yard Box. Shout out to everyone. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, all the good stuff. You're welcome to another edition of Six Yard Box. Welcome to the channel. This is a quick update on what's going on, and this is also we're gonna be looking at the Euros 2020 or 2021, whatever you may call it. We're going to be looking at all the teams, their chances, and how what the plan is, how the competition is going to be panning out, who are going to be the favorites for the competition, and I'm going to give you my, the team I think will win the tournament. And then we're going to be catching up on the latest news in terms of Tottenham, the managers they're looking at, the latest on the manager that will come as well, and any other news, football related news, we should be covering as well. So you're welcome to this video. Welcome to this edition. This is Euro. We're gonna call it Euro preview. That's what we're calling it. Euro preview. We'll be doing that every Friday. It's a preview show. We'll be looking at the games tomorrow, and then we'll be looking at the chances of all the other teams in the tournament. And I'm going to be giving you my prediction of who's going to win the tournament. So basically, we're going to be looking at all the teams. The tournament is being called Euro 2020, but we are in 2021 due to the COVID, and that's the way. That's the name of the competition. That's the name of the what do you call it? Of the tournament. So we will look at all the groups. Looking at all the groups. In terms of all the teams in the group, we'll be looking through all the teams. In Group 1, you have Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, Wales. That's Group 1. In Group 2, you've got Belgium, Denmark, Russia. In Group C, you've got, I might as well just share my screen. In Group C, you have let me share my screen so it makes it a little bit more interesting. In Group C, you have, let's see what we got in Group C. Yeah, so in Group C, we got Group C down there. We've got Group C. We have Austria, New Zealand. No, what am I saying? Austria, Netherlands, North Macedonia. How did they qualify? That's a surprise. North Macedonia. And you have Ukraine in Group C. Group D, you have Croatia, you have Czech Republic, you have England, you have Scotland in Group C. Group E, you have Poland, you have Slovakia, Spain, Sweden. Group F, you have France, Germany, Hungary, and Portugal. Group F seems to be one of the toughest group. That's a very tough group. So we're gonna be looking at all the groups one by one. So in Group A, the teams pops out straight for me is Italy. They got a very good squad. They look more like a team. I saw them play the other day. They look more like a team for me. They are more solid. They look more organized as well. They look like they can, they're going to cause a lot of troubles. They're going to cause a lot of problems for teams. And yeah, they look very, very solid. Italy, Switzerland as well. They're normally good in tournament, a good side in terms of qualifications, but when they actually get into the finals, into the tournament itself, I don't think they have done that well. But I'm looking and I'm thinking they might actually make it out of that group. Turkey as well, good side as well. They got some good players. There's some well-known players as well. Don't mind my chair. My chair keeps squeaking. I need to get another chair. So that's why I want people to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, all the good stuff. You're welcome. We're gonna be doing the watch along for tomorrow, so make sure you join me for that one. Anyway, before I start track, then you have Wales in that order in the group as well. Turkey, Wales, in that group as well. Looking at that group, Italy is the favorite for me, and it's between Switzerland and it's between the other three for the second spot in that group. And I'm looking at Wales to cause a little bit of upset as well. So the fixtures for tomorrow is the first game, which is Italy and Turkey. That's gonna be tomorrow. That's gonna be the first match tomorrow. At 8 o'clock, we're gonna be covering that one. That's the first game that we'll be looking at. And Denmark will be taking on Finland on Saturday. That's the second. Yeah, that's the second game. Denmark taking on. No, sorry. In that group, the second game in that group is going to be Wales versus Switzerland in that group. So that's going to be on Saturday. That's the first set of games. I think Italy will beat Turkey, and I think Wales and Switzerland, I don't know. I think Wales might just edge it by 2-1. That's going to be played in Baku, which have been reported that is very, very warm there as well. The second group: Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Russia. I think you go after fancy Belgium and Denmark in that group. Finland, I don't think they'll make it. Russia too, I don't think they'll make it. I think the third best qualifiers from the groups as well. So, from about 4 groups, I think there will be the third best teams with the third best teams out of the whole groups. 4 third best team out of the whole group will qualify as well, if you understand what I mean. But don't worry, you get to understand it when the tournament starts. So for me, Belgium, Denmark in there, and maybe, I don't know, Finland. I'm just going to do the top two. Austria, the Group C, Austria, Netherlands, Macedonia, not Macedonia, and Ukraine. I see, I saw Austria the other, day. They're a bit toothless up front. They lack a little bit of potency up front for me. I know they got Sapitza in their team. I don't think they have a quality strike. I think that's where maybe they will come short there. I can see Netherlands just dominating this group, and maybe Ukraine might just scale through as well. And for Group D, it's Croatia, Czech, England, and Scotland. You can only see Croatia and England in that group coming out. Scotland, they might throw an upset, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, so for Group C, the first games in Group C will be Denmark and Finland. Will be Denmark and Finland. They play on Group C. For Group C, it will be, let's see who they play. For Group C, it will be no, actually, I can't see that. I don't know what the fixtures are for Group C. Okay, so let's just continue. Group C, so I can see Netherlands going in that group, Ukraine coming second. Group D, Croatia, England, that's for sure. That's a no-brainer. England take on Croatia. The two top teams play each other on Sunday. I think Scotland play Czech Republic on Sunday as well. I'm just going to check there. No, actually, Scotland play Czech Republic on Monday. So, yeah, just going to check that one. Then, then that's group. Then in Group D, that's Group D will be England, Scotland. That's for sure. England, Croatia, the top two. Scotland might qualify the third best team in that group. Group E is Poland, Slovenia, Spain, and Sweden. I can see Spain and Sweden coming out tops in that group. Poland might sneak into third place. Group F is very, very tough. You have France, Germany, Portugal, and Hungary. All the teams are tough. Hungary, there are no pushovers. I can see France coming out there because of the superior firepower. Portugal as well coming out. Germany as well. That group is a group of death, basically. So I don't know what's going to happen in that group. I know Hungary might struggle, but the three other teams, Portugal, Germany, and France, is going to be a very tough group. And may the best team win in that group. So that's looking at the table, looking at all the teams, and to the finals. I don't know how the teams are going to get to the finals, but I think basically I'm going to go to win the whole tournament. I go for France. I tip maybe France will play Portugal in the final. That's what I think is gonna happen, or maybe I think France and Portugal for the final, Spain as well. But I still believe maybe France, Portugal for the final, maybe France, Portugal, Spain, Germany for the semifinals. That's what I predict. So we'll see what happens. And I think France might just win it. France might just sneak it for to win the whole tournament. So those are my look, and those are the preview of the tournament. Looking at the Euros 2021 starting tomorrow. Our first game will be the game between Turkey and Italy, which is going to be an 8 o'clock kickoff. We'll be doing a watch along for that. Then the next one will be on Saturday, Denmark and Finland. We're going to be doing 2 days, 2 games. Saturday, probably, hopefully. So just make sure you set your notifications. Just make sure you set your notifications, and once we decide games to be shown, to be covered on the watch along, we'll be the first to know. But the first one for tomorrow is going to be Turkey versus Italy. That's 8 o'clock kickoff. Then Saturday, we'll be doing the Denmark and Finland game, and then also Belgium and Russia. That's going to be on Saturday as well. We should be doing that. The England games are going to be covered, that's for sure. Croatia taking on England 2 o'clock. That's going to be on Sunday. So yeah, so that's it. That's my preview. Looking at the Euros, European Championship kicking off over this weekend. Promises to be loads of football. In other news, Nigeria played goalless draw with Cameroon on Saturday. On Tuesday, they played them twice, lost in the first one. Nigeria lost 1-0, and the second one was a goalless draw. And in other news as well, Tottenham manager search. Yeah, so they've been looking at Tottenham have been looking at so many managers, and they've been doing interviews and doing all this, be going back and forth with their managers, and finally, I think they've actually found someone now. They found a manager now, which is Paulo Fonseca of Roma. He plays the kind of football that Tottenham wants, according to Levy, the counter-attacking football, and yeah, that's the plan. He plays a possession-based football. Everybody taking a touch on the ball. Defenders comfortable on the ball. But it's not signed yet. I must put that there. It's not signed yet, but they said everything is going fine, and it should be announced next week, Wednesday. And for me, as a Tottenham fan, I'll give him. I always give managers a chance. You never know what's going to happen. The kind of football he plays is what they want to play anyway. So they should give him a chance. The fans should give him a chance. If he did, he was going to be the manager. Pachichi as well, the director of football, he's going to be coming on board. I think the announcement will be made anytime soon. I think the plan is to make it on Monday. Hopefully that will be done on Monday, and Tottenham will have their man. So that's the news. That's what we've got in the news. And other news as well, not really, apart from the boxing, which I didn't watch. Mayweather versus some guy, which was an exhibition fight. I didn't really watch it, to be honest. I was not interested. Mayweather won on points or something like that. That kind of stuff. I'm not interested, to be honest. And yeah, so we are not interested in that one. Yeah, that's the news. In the other news, that's what we've got so far. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got more videos coming up very soon. Because there's no football, there's not much going on. We're just coming up with information about managers. Everton are looking at Rafa Benitez as well. They're looking for a new manager. Wolves have appointed somebody. I don't know his name, to be honest. I don't know his name. They've appointed somebody as well as a manager. And let's just Google it. Wolves manager. Wolves' new manager has been appointed. Bruno Lage. His name is Bruno Lage. That's new Wolves' news manager, Bruno Lage, appointed as new manager. And let's just read a couple of things about him. Appointed as new manager, blah, 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 blah. He worked with Carlos Carvalho, Sheffield Wednesday and Swansea before. Okay, yeah. He used to be, he says, God, he's a bit of experience in the Premier League and in the Championship as well. So yeah, he's coming on board. And basically said, I'm happy, excited with a big ambition to do great things for this club. That's what he said. He's taking over from Nuno Espirito dos Santos. Nuno Espirito is going to, Espirito Santos was having talks with Crystal Palace, but that's been called off. The talks have failed, and it looks like they're gonna be looking for someone else. So yeah, that's it. Really, that's all we can cover today on this European preview show. We'll be doing that every Friday. We'll be doing our reviews every Mondays and Tuesday, games all over the weekend. And it should be interesting to see what happens at the end of this tournament. Everyone looking forward to a great summer of football, and England hoping to go a step further, get into the finals. I can see England maybe getting to the quarters because of who they're going to meet. They might end up meeting Germany, Portugal, or Germany, Portugal, or Germany, Portugal, or France. So in the next round, the round of 16, no, in the second round of games. So that's going to be tough. That might be tough for England. And so, yeah, that's everything we have to cover today. Remember, Euros are coming. We're going to be covering almost all the games, live watch-alongs. Going to be doing something that we're going to come up with. We're going to be coming up with player of the week. So basically, when the games are played, first round of games, we're going to do player of the week for the first round of games. And we were doing that to the end of the tournament as well. And then we're going to be doing the tactical board as well. We're going to be looking at some of the tactical board, although because we've not had a look at some of the international teams, but that might be difficult to do. But after the first round of games, we'll start doing the tactical board once more. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, 6 Yard Box. Follow, like, share. Make sure you do all this good stuff. Really appreciate everybody, 100%. Make sure you keep supporting the channel. We got loads more stuff coming up as well. We have we're still commentary box is going to be coming up as well. We're going to be doing a call commentary box that's going to be on every Wednesday, where we'll be looking at all the stuff happening in football. So make sure you join me for that one as well. We're looking for people for that one, like a panel. So if you're interested, drop us an email. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and God bless.